So what's it like to be on the far side of the moon? Ron Trevino is in the newsroom with what one Apollo-era astronaut told him. Ron.
Well, Cheryl, as we said, later this hour, the Artemis 2 will lose contact with Earth on the far side of the moon. What's that like exactly? Well, a few years ago, I spoke with the late Michael Collins of Apollo 11.
Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
The crew of Apollo 11 on their way to the moon back in 1969.
It's one small step for man.
As Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin made history by walking on the lunar surface, Michael Collins never got to do that. His job was to pilot the command module circling the moon. And when he was on the far side of the moon, like the crew of the Artemis 2, he would lose radio contact with Earth. But unlike Artemis, he was alone in deep space. For that, he was often called the loneliest man in the universe. But when we talked to him in 2019, he didn't see it that way.
The view from the command module was stupendous. Command module Columbia was plenty big. I had hot coffee, I had music if I wanted it. I never for a moment considered being lonely up there. I had a happy home.
The Artemis 2 moon flyby will be 4,600 miles from the lunar surface. Collins' orbit in 1969 was much closer, only 60 miles from the moon. That's basically the distance between Houston and Freeport.
The appearance of the moon was so different up close than it is the little flat silver sliver in the sky that we see. Out the window, Earth was tiny. You could obscure it with your thumb if you hold your thumb out at arm's length. But if you took your thumb away, it just popped right back. It wanted to be noticed.
As for never getting to step on the moon?
Yeah, I get asked whether I feel terribly remiss in not walking on the moon. No, I really did not. I'd be a liar or a fool if I said I thought I had the best seat on Apollo 11.
Well, he's got some stories. Collins passed away 2 years after I spoke with him. He lived to be 90, never sorry about not walking on the moon, a key member of that first ever moon landing mission. Cheryl?
Cool. Thank you so much, Ron.